Ibrahim, you took responsibility on your shoulders from a very young age. And I'm sure that a lot of our listeners don't know your journey. Can you tell us about it? From age of 14, you started to have your business. It's been a long journey.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of forced into it. So like I said, Ebraheem has been molded into who he is today by the challenges of life.
Yeah.
I didn't choose to be mixed. I didn't choose to live in America. I didn't choose for my parents to get divorced.
Yeah.
It's something that life has put my way. So when my parents got divorced, my brothers stayed with my dad, because my dad, obviously he's the breadwinner, and my mom was basically a housewife for 24 years. So I decided to go with my mom because she had no one with her. My brothers, they're older than me, they stayed with my dad because, my dad buys them cars and he's gonna take care of them, and they live in a villa. And I decided to go with my mom because my mom was leaving with my little sister. My sister was 7 years old, I was 14. So we moved, and my mom didn't want anything. She said to my dad, you keep the house.
Wow.
She left literally with her clothes and my clothes, without any furniture. We lived in a studio apartment without any furniture. I'm not saying one bedroom, studio. And I remember the next morning when we woke up, staying that first night in the studio, I saw my mom a very different happiness. And it's at that point when I realized that money does not buy happiness, because my mom had everything, but she wasn't happy. She was miserable because she wasn't happy with being with my dad. And I saw her so happy, and I'm like, Mom, like, are you okay? I thought she was becoming crazy. She's like, Ibrahim, like, I have myself now. I don't have to be with someone I want to be with.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, like, really, she doesn't care. Like, my mom's crazy. She's not normal that she left all this and she's still happy. But then I realized that most important is that you have yourself. And then she told me, she's like, Ibrahim, you have too much clothes and you don't need all that clothes. And if you don't wear that clothes in 1 year, then no, you're going to be in Judgment Day. God is going to punish you for that. Allah is going to punish you. You're going to have that on your back because you could have gave it to poor people. So I said, okay, some stuff I gave to the poor, and some other things I said, this is still new. I can sell it and take the money for it and buy you something, And I had a pair of jeans. It still had the tag on it. I bought it for $10 and from Marshall's off-season clothing shop in America. And I sold it for 20. So I was like shocked. I'm like, wait, I have to take off the tag because if they're gonna get it and they bought it, I bought it for 20, I bought it for 10 and they're buying it for 20. So I took off the tag and I sent it, I delivered it, and I told my mom, like, listen, I'm gonna go back to the shop and buy 2 more jeans. So the $20 became 40, and 40 became 80, 80 became 160, and that is the beginning of my business, and that's the capital I started until this day.
Wow.